let's get to our first topic today. And our first topic today comes to us from Bradley Hayden, who writes, "Hey crew, I really loved Get Out by Jodan Peele, so obviously I've been excited to see his new one, Us. I know you said you were looking forward to it too, so I was wondering if you saw the first reviews for it coming out of the South by Southwest Film Festival. They look amazing. Does this get you more pumped for the movie?" Now, Greg, I know you've been looking forward to Us, and I know you've seen these initial reviews coming out of South by Southwest. Are they what you expected, more than what you expected? Does it get you more hyped for the movie? Could you not already been more hyped? What's your reaction to all this right now?
Honestly, I've always been a little bit nervous for Jodan Peele after Get Out, because it seems like after he did Get Out, I hear his name every month for a new horror related thing, whether it's a show or a movie, and he's kind of become this horror movie guru. And I'm like, guys, he's done one movie. He's like, it's a great movie, but it's only one film. And to see the trailer for Us, I was like, oh, this looks weird and trippy. And then looking at the reviews for the movie, it seems like it's going to be even weirder than I even thought it would be, which gets me really excited because I like weird. I hear it's a lot more violent too. And it's got like 100% right now on Rotten Tomatoes out of 39 critics, I believe.
Yeah, it's still a small sample size, but I mean,
it's a pretty good
sample
size.
Not 100.
It's really solid. And the thing is, I'm not 100% confident it'll register with audiences as strongly as Get Out, because based off of what everyone's saying, it sounds like there's a lot more social commentary, like a lot more of those nuances that you got to read more into. But then again, I might just be saying that because I'm trying to add something to the conversation that no one else is saying. So yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like it's going to be an awesome film. I think I'm going to walk out loving it, and it looks freaking insane. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. How about you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I've been looking forward to it ever since they were going to do it. I really liked Get Out. I wanted to see, okay, is Jodan Peele a one-hit wonder?
Exactly.
Or can he actually follow this up? But I'll tell you what, I've got the same kind of apprehension that you do about whether or not this is going to be a film that appeals to a lot of people, because a lot of stuff that I'm reading coming out is everybody loves it. But remember, this is a South by Southwest film audience, which is a kind of has its own kind of dynamic to it. But a lot of the reviews I'm reading is stuff like really trippy.
Yeah.
You know, that it's got a lot of weird stuff. And I'm like, okay, this could be something that I really dig. I wonder if it's going to be something that resonates with a lot more of the audience.
Right.
Or whether it's something they'll just find a little bit too far gone, or it's going to be Jodan Peele's next Oscar nomination. I'm not sure. But listen, you never want to get too carried away by like a first round of reviews, particularly ones that come out of like a film festival like South by Southwest. But hey, they're coming out. You'd rather see them really positive than see them mixed. And right now it looks really good. And since I know a lot of people, I know you know a lot of people as well that are down there at South by Southwest covering this thing. I mean, it can't help but even get me more excited. So,
yeah, I don't think it's going to be like a Hereditary situation where the critics love it, but the audiences are like, I don't think it's a misadvertised movie, but I imagine it's going to be a lot deeper. And I have a feeling the ending, I just get this impression the ending will leave some people confused. I don't know why, but it seems like it's one of those things where you're like, what was that about exactly? Because a lot of people are sort of responding that way to that movie of, I got a lot from it. There's some stuff. I'm getting the impression it's a rewatch kind of film as well.
What do you mean by rewatch? How do you mean that when you say rewatch?
Like, I feel like you might not fully get it until you watch it a second time, or there's probably a lot more to read into it. And you know, Get Out's kind of the same. Like, I feel like Get Out, you completely get it the first time you watch it, but it seems like for this movie, they just gave him complete control and like, you can do whatever you want. You're the master of horror now, so do whatever the hell you want. And I feel like when someone gets that much reign of their film, they tend to go even deeper, which I'm excited for. I mean, Jodan Peele going that much deeper with his content, I can only imagine for like film gurus and film buffs, it's going to be that much more exciting for them. But like I said, audiences is the one part where I'm like, are they going to fully grasp this?
Yeah, and
I don't even know if I'll fully grasp it.
Yeah, I know. It might go right over our heads, too. Hey, listen, guys, let's move on now to the next topic. But before we get to the next topic, I'll let you know, Robert, me and Greg were both really disappointed. Robert was supposed to join us here today. It was supposed to be me, Greg, and Robert Meyer Burnett. And just like Robert was supposed to join me on the Captain Marvel spoiler review yesterday. He had this thing come up, and unfortunately that thing has carried over into today. And so he texted me like just early this morning. It's like, John, last second, sorry, I still can't get away from this thing. So that's why Robert can't be here today. But don't you worry, guys. Robert will be back again tomorrow. But yeah, so me and Greg are just going to hold down the ship ourselves here.
I don't think I've ever met Robert. Like, I've seen him around so many different things, but I don't think I've ever even shaken the guy's hand before.
He is a delightful gentleman. You're going to like him when you meet him.